Hey, welcome. This is Tiffany from Tiffany Lives Tarot with your weekly message for the second week of September 2020. This is my extended reading. I have a quickie version, 8 minutes or less as well. It's not exactly the same message, but that doesn't matter. Okay, as well, we're gonna take a look at the Earth Magic deck, the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, and the Angel Oracle deck. And what we've started from Earth Magic, Shaman, Ancient Healing Wisdom. When you need spiritual guidance or intuitive guidance, when you need to find that, that quiet place to get your head together, what do you do? Who do you go to? Whether it's, a crossed over spirit, a family member, or if it's God in some form or someone that you talk to. Well, and I guess when we talk about ancient healing wisdom, this is really inside of you. This is part of your own intuition, and it's time to connect to that. That's what when this card shows up, it's time to dig into the deepest values, your intuitive values, or your spiritual values that you have, and kind of let yourself take root there. Let's see what's coming up. We've got our Wisdom of the Oracle deck, okay, so this makes sense now. We've got a change in the wind. So something's coming. This is your cue to get ready for it. You have the option, not the option, but the advantage of getting notice ahead of time that something's going to change. What do you do when you need to kind of batten down the hatches from the inside out, right? What do you do to prepare for the things that could potentially knock you off track? It doesn't mean that this change is bad, but all change knocks us off track a little bit, whether it's good or it's bad, because it interrupts our regular routine. But look, you're ready. You are ready for whatever this change is. You are ready. And this is going to help you, clinging to your own intuitive or spiritual values is a big piece of what's going to help you navigate this change. This is exciting. All right, we're going to add some context now using the Tarot of the Spirit and the Morgan Greer deck. And this first set of cards is we're gonna look at where you've been, what's led you to this point today. And let's see, we're starting with oh my, the Two of Water. This is a nice card. Two of Water, Sacred Cord. This is connection. It can be spiritual, it can be emotional, energetic, it can be friendship, it can be romantic, it can be family, but it's a good connection. This keeps you motivated. This gets you excited. It can even be a connection to a project or a job, like just something that you really love to work on, or a person that you love to be with, or a group that you love to be with. That's what this is all about. That's connected to our Ancient Shaman Healing Wisdom card here. So there is something here that's keeping you steady and balanced and bringing you some joy, and it's been there. It's combined with the Hermit in reverse. So you may have felt a need to go within and ponder and contemplate and maybe get your head straight about a few things with this connection, but what it looks like is you've been in contemplation. Maybe you've been a little bit withdrawn. Maybe there was some things you had to hash out on your own. It's in reverse. It looks like you're ready to come back out. You're ready to come back out and really participate in the connections that you have that mean something to you. This is a really nice place to start. Now we're going to look at, here we go. Your biggest challenge in all of this. All right, that was easy. And what we have is, we're going to start here with the Mother Wind. She's been coming up a lot lately. Have you been feeling a little misunderstood? Have you been feeling that it's difficult to be who you are or live your values out in the world? The Mother Wind is a very independent, individualistic, independent thinker and independent. And sometimes her uniqueness actually sets her apart in a way that makes it difficult to feel connected to others or to feel understood by others. And even though this is a woman on the card, it doesn't matter. This isn't like an archetype sort of. It just represents any situation where you're feeling disconnected, misunderstood, and at the same time, and I say it in that way because this is in your challenge section, what you have been challenged with, what the challenge you've been going through is this. And it is accompanied by this Knight of Rods. Because what this looks like with the Knight of Rods, this is when you have an idea, you want to go forward with it. Like he is forward thinking, he's forward moving. And with this Mother Wind card, it's like an idea that you're very excited about. Like this means something to you. It represents who you are or a value that you really cherish or a way that you want to put yourself out into the world. And really, there's nothing here that's telling you to stop. It's just pointing out that it can be a little, it might be feel a little or have felt a little challenging to just put yourself out there in this way. But that's okay. Keep going. There's nothing here that indicates that you should change courses or, you know, stop what you're doing. So let's see where you're at right now. That's what this next set of cards indicates. Ooh, you might be ready for something new. We've got Four of Wind, Mastery. This card comes up when it's time to change our routine, when we've been doing maybe the same thing over and over again because that's what we know how to do and it's always worked. But at the Four of Wind, now it's time to maybe change it up. That either the same old way of doing it is either not energizing you the way it used to, or it could mean that it's just not working as well as it used to. And this Nine of Cups in reverse, there's a dream or there's a certain outcome that you are looking for. It hasn't happened. And it's mainly because this, you need to change up your methods. And you might be starting, this is where you're at card. I think you're starting to figure this out. So if you've been wondering if you need to tweak this or that or change course, you know, whatever change you've been contemplating in your mind or wherever part of your life that you kind of think of it and feel just a little bit tired, like, you know, that. Well, that's what this is referring to. And I think you're waking up to that. So here's your confirmation. You want something. You're after something pretty specific, but it's a little stalled out. You just need to recharge. You need to rejuvenate. Go back to this awesome Two of Cups energy. Yeah. All right. Next, let's get some advice. Let's get some advice from the universe. Whoa. Okay. Well, that Magician card just jumped right out. That's a great sign. Now, this Magician card is actually what I call a life lesson card because it's an archetype from the major arcana. All right, here's interesting stuff. So, Magician. And then we have High Priestess, another life lesson card in reverse. All right. So here's the advice. With this Magician card, it is time to create something new. Whatever this idea is from back in the challenge section, it looks like you're trying to move in a new direction. And this says, yes, do it. Do what you got to do to bring those ideas out into the world. Now, where this High Priestess comes into play, this represents our intuition, our our sense of certainty that everything's going to be okay, even when we don't have all the answers. Yours is in reverse here, which means that you might feel a little bit doubtful, and it might be because you know you have to change your methods somehow. You might not be sure how to do it, but because this shows up in reverse in your advice section, it's telling you not to worry, to go forward even though you don't know what the outcome is going to be. The work here for you is on making it come to pass, whether you have a plan for it, whether you can be sure of the outcome for it or not. And that is actually the overarching life lesson. Like these circumstances have been brought together for you in order for you to work on your level of certainty, to change up your methods, and to bring something into fruition, make something a reality for yourself. Start the step, start the process right now. That's your advice. Remember, you're ready. Oh my God. Wait, remember? You got the change in the wind card. You're ready for this. You're ready for this. And I feel like because like this guy popped out too, it's like you're getting guidance and protection from the universe that, yeah, it's time to do this. You're ready for it. The card said it. That's so cool. All right. Now here we're looking at a potential. It's not an absolute. It's not a result. It's not an outcome. It's the potential as you make your way through this energy, following the advice of the cards. And what we've started off here, 2 cards came out. Brother Wind and Brother Water and the Sister Wind. I'll hold those up again in a minute. Just want to get my last card. Whoop, and here we go. Whoa. All right, and then we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. This King of Pentacles, you know, when he's in the upright, it's kind of like King Midas. Everything he touches turns to gold. This is a like awesome guy in business, or just making things happen, making those dreams we were talking about come to fruition. Now, when he's in reverse, there's a blockage there. It's not that it can't happen. It's all waiting right there, but there's no movement forward for some reason. Now, we're going to get into that. With this Sister Wind card, we get this card when something like some kind of truth is revealed. And it can be about something or someone else, or it can even be from the inside. One of those like aha moments. You're like, oh my God, duh, you know, or oh my God, I never thought of it that way. Something like that. It's when we get a new truth, it comes to us, it shakes us up a little bit. We weren't expecting it, but we know deep down that it's true. And I think the way this whole reading is going, what this looks like to me is that this truth is going to be the thing that's going to help you get into that creative mode again, so that you can flip this guy, over and let the abundance flow, right? So whatever realizations that come to you over the next week or so, pay attention, even if it seems way out of left field and yada yada. Though, you know, those are always the things we got to pay attention to. And I think that's going to come in the form of some kind of breakthrough that's going to allow you to fall back into your creative spirit, feel the momentum, feel the motivation. You're going to be filled up. You're going to be filled up with this creative energy, and you're going to get this guy flipped back around in no time. I think what the crux of all this is that 4 of Wind. You got to change up your routine. You got to change up your methods, your mindset, something. Go for a run, paint a picture, do something creative, and come back. And or just something non-related, and then come back with some new inspiration. If you'd like a personal reading, please book with me at tiffanylives.com. I've got the links below. Follow me on Facebook, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and of course, if this helped you, then share it with your friends. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon.